Hey guys, good morning and welcome to a new day. What we're doing now is we've just covered the Mayans, the Incas, and the Aztecs. We kind of learned about each one of them. Now, this next part is like a little project on each one of them. You're going to get a week to do each project, and the first one we're going to do is a Mayan project. These are going to count like a test or a quiz. So I'm not going to give you any test or any quiz. But really, this is like an open notes, open book test, and you should do pretty well on it. Just like the projects that we've done in class, I'll give you a list of items that you must include in your project. Again, it says this project gives you a chance to show what you know. If you've already done all the work, if you did all the assignments leading up to this, you already have all the answers. Go back in Google Classroom to Mayan Lesson 1, Lesson 2, and Lesson 3. You already have all the answers done. If distance learning has been tough for you and you didn't get all the assignments done, then you can still do this project. It's just going to be a little extra work. But this is the project. These next three assignments, these projects, you want to turn them in. This is like the biggest part of your grade. In fact, it can either make or break you. Like right now, if your grade isn't sitting very well because you haven't gotten all the little stuff done, this will only help you when you get it turned in, and it'll help you by a bunch. So, same with if you did all the assignments and you decided not to do this project, that would hurt you. So, this is worth quite a bit. So, 15 points for this. Um, Remember, your job is now to be the expert. You're teaching me. So whenever I open up your project, I should learn something about the Mayans from you. And it should be an explanation. You should tell me about it. Remember what I talk about in class, like the little toddler that's always asking why? Answer every question and answer it to the best of your ability. There's no such thing as over explaining it. The other thing is it needs to be colorful, it needs to be neat, it needs to have pictures. So all of that goes into the point value as well. So it says that you can make a Prezi, a PowerPoint, a Canva, a Powtoon, a poster. If you did a poster, you can make a poster. I'm talking to you, Anna. If you make a poster, just take a picture of it, make sure everything's in the picture, and then submit that picture. And then I can grade the picture that you turn in. Or you can even find something creative to do. Like you remember whenever I found Dr. Inca, you could be a Mayan that's being interviewed and go back and forth. The way that I did that was on Screencast-O-Matic, and it was me asking a question, and then I would hit pause, and then I would put on the Dr. Inca costume and then answer it. And it was back and forth, back and forth. But I had to write it all out first and then do it. But you guys are creative. You could do something like a video like that if you didn't want to make a project or a poster or something like that. So here's the dates. You get a week to do this project, and then we'll do the next project and then the next one. So White Day Kids, your project starts today on April 22nd, and it's due on April 29th. So that's basically a week to get it done and turn it in. Red Day Students starts on the 23rd, and you turn it in on the 30th. So both of you get the same amount of time to get it done. Some of you will get this done in 1 or 2 days and be done if you want to get it all knocked out at once. And others of you, you can do a little piece at a time and kind of get it done over time. But you've got to include the following. So I put these little boxes here so that you can check them off. So describe where the Mayans are located. Don't just say that they were here, you know. If I'm describing it, I'm going to include a picture of the map that shows where it is. I'm going to talk about what the area was like. I'm going to say what it was in relation to a body of water, something like that. They used a farming technique called slash and burn farming. Pretend I've never heard of that before. I have no clue what slash and burn farming is. You teach me. Okay? Pictures, illustrations, description, all of that. What crops did they grow? You should be able to find that. Tell me about it. Tell me how they grew it. The Mayans had 4 social classes. This is the biggest part of your project right here. You're going to name each social class and tell me what they did. And put in pictures and illustrations, diagrams, all of that. The Mayan religion, we know it was polytheistic. You can kind of mention that, talk about some of their main gods. Remember the Mayan ball game that we talked about, where somebody died if they were the losing team? And tell me all about that Mayan ball game, how it was played, why they played it, what happened to the losing captain of the team, and why they sacrificed that losing captain. What was this game for? In fact, it was part of a religious ceremony, and it had something to do with the harvest. So you want to talk about that. Now, the Mayans had two major advancements. Number one was their number system. You can talk about that. And their calendar. Talk about the calendar. And then finally, a summary. So you're going to wrap everything up with your last little part of it. It's kind of like your closing argument is you can include a summary of all this. You can tell me something that wasn't in this, but you get 2 points for your summary. And then look, you get 2 points just to have it neat, colorful, and include pictures. So you can go right down this. And the way that I would do this project is I would do this part the best that I could, check it off. And I know I got 1 out of 15 points. Then I'm going to do the slash and burn farming, do it well, check it off. I got 2. There is no reason not to get 100% on this project, because that's why I love these projects whenever I was a student. And that's why I love social studies, because there's so many projects that go with it, is you pick the grade that you want. You just go right down the list. Okay, I got a point here, 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 I got a point here. Where you won't get your whole point is if I open up your project and your second slide says they use slash and burn farming, and then you have a little picture and that's it. Because me, remember that toddler, I'm going to say, what was it? How did it work? Why did they do it? Why did they have to do it? All of those things should be answered. Now, if you remember back, the Mayan section, we had a section of the Mayans that was in book 1 and book 2. So I'm going to include Mayans book 1, looks like that, and I'm going to include Mayan book 2, looks like that. All of your answers can be found in these pages. Guaranteed. Every answer that you need is found in these pages. And then I'm also going to check in each day. So what I'm going to do every day, or every red day or whatever, is I'm going to kind of go through here and talk about some of these things. If you have questions or you want to talk to me about your project, you really should enter the Zoom meeting. The Zoom meeting every day at 1 o'clock. I'm on there on white day at 1 o'clock, and I'm on there at red day at 1 o'clock. Come in, say, hey, this is what I've done so far. What do you think? Am I doing it right? I can say yes. I can say I would add this, I would do that. I am here to help you. I want you to have the best grade possible. And then you'll submit your project right in this on the link that I give you on Google Classroom, and then I'll get it graded. And like I said, it's a big part of your grade, and it should be an easy part of your grade. So a lot of us will have great success with this. Remember, teach me about the Mayans. You're now the expert. Tell me all about it. Think about a 5th grader coming into 6th grade, and now your goal is to teach them about the Mayans. That's the way you should be picturing this. All right, so have fun with this project. Some of you, like I said, will get it done in no time flat. Some of you will work a little bit on it each day, but you have 1 full week to get it done. And then we'll move on to the Incas. We'll do a very similar project with them. And then finally, we'll move on to the Aztecs, another similar project. You don't want to fall behind, because that'll be a ton of work. So I'm here to help you. Thank you, guys. Let me know. Email me with questions. Jump on the Zoom. Every day on Zoom, I get like 3 kids, 3 of the same kids, which are awesome. I've been helping them every step of the way. I want to see a lot more kids on there, just to come in and say hello, and then you can leave. I won't keep you there. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you. Goodbye.